You are watching this video because something within you, quietly, subtly, yet unmistakably, is beginning to shift. This is not coincidence. This is not a random algorithm placing content in front of you. You were guided here. You were called. In this exact moment, your inner frequency is aligning with what you are about to receive. The thoughts that have been echoing in your mind, the signs you've been noticing, the impulses you can't explain. They are not noise. They are signals. Whispers that your reality is preparing to reshape itself in profound and breathtaking ways. Your life is on the verge of transformation, one that may surprise you, challenge you, and even leave you breathless. And the simple fact that you're here now means one thing. You are ready to perceive what you once could not see. What you're about to hear is not just another message. It's not another piece of content drifting through your feed. It is a transmission, a key, a calling. A calling to the version of yourself that has been waiting to awaken, to rise, to step forward. What comes after this moment is entirely in your hands. Because this video is not just another step. It is the final step before the leap, the last initiation before awakening. There exists a frequency that less than 1% of people ever truly perceive. If you are here, you've already passed the first threshold. The question is, are you ready to cross the portal that is opening before you? Most people wait for external confirmation, a message, a number in their account, a sign that things are changing. But the universe speaks through silence, through delays, through closed doors. The void before manifestation is not absence, it's preparation. You've reached what quantum physicists call the collapse point, the instant when infinite possibilities condense into a single reality. Every meditation, every prayer, every choice of faith over fear has brought you here. You stand at the event horizon of your own becoming. In quantum physics, particles exist in multiple states until they are observed. Likewise, your desires exist in a quantum superposition, real, yet invisible, waiting for your consciousness to collapse them into tangible experience. And that moment is approaching. Yet most people freeze at the edge, tightening their grip, looking for proof. This is the fatal mistake. The final stage of manifestation requires not control, but complete surrender. The seed never doubts its destiny to become a tree. It doesn't calculate or worry, it trusts the intelligence that created it. And so must you. The universe doesn't respond to words, it responds to frequency. The energy of wanting emits lack, and repels. The energy of receiving vibrates abundance, and attracts. Transformation happens when you stop chasing and start allowing. You don't need to get something from the universe, you need to let the universe give you what's already yours in the quantum field. When you release, your energetic signature shifts. You no longer broadcast need, but readiness. And readiness is the frequency that turns potential into reality. As you approach your turning point, the mind resists. It whispers, it's too late. It won't work. This isn't for you. That voice isn't the enemy, it's the guardian at the gate, the final test before transformation. Every challenge, every disappointment, every delay has been strengthening your spiritual muscle. And that strength is about to reward you beyond imagination. The universe doesn't follow human time. What you call delay is divine coordination. Behind the scenes, everything is moving, people, resources, opportunities, synchronicities. The quantum field is aligning around your evolution. That's why surrender feels terrifying yet liberating. You stop pretending to control and trust the same intelligence that makes your heart beat. The secret is not to ask for more, but to become someone who naturally receives. Don't just visualize the goal, visualize yourself as the one who already embodies it. Walk, speak, and think as someone who knows they're supported by the universe. That's the shift. You're no longer trying to manifest, you are becoming the manifestation itself. When you change identity, reality reshapes to reflect it. Right before manifestation, everything seems still. This is the most misunderstood stage. People think nothing is happening and give up. In truth, everything is happening. The field is reorganizing, from possibility to probability, from probability to inevitability. Silence isn't emptiness, it's cosmic gestation, the deep breath before creation. Emotions are measurable frequencies. Gratitude vibrates at 540 Hz, love at 528 Hz, joy even higher. Fear vibrates at 100 Hz, doubt at 125 Hz. When you choose elevated thoughts and emotions, you literally tune into the channel where your desires broadcast. This isn't metaphor, it's energetic science. Every thought sends a signal into the field. Every emotion either strengthens or distorts it. Become aware of what you're transmitting. Resistance isn't failure, it's part of the process. It shows up as hurry, distraction, fatigue, or doubt. It's your old reality trying to hold you back. Don't fight it or feed it. Observe it like clouds drifting across the sky. Your task is to stay centered in your chosen frequency, even when the outer world hasn't caught up yet. When you're aligned, action isn't effort, it's flow. You find yourself in the right place at the right time, without forcing anything. Forced action comes from fear and drains energy. Inspired action comes from intuition and expands it. It's the difference between swimming against the current and letting the river carry you. Say it aloud, with presence, I am ready to receive what is already mine. This isn't magic, it's resonance. It's your energetic signature imprinted in the quantum field. The moment you feel it deeply, the flow shifts from seeking to receiving. Profound change often arrives suddenly. One day the barrier feels unbreakable, the next, it's gone. This is quantum tunneling, consciousness passing through what the mind thought impossible. You don't overcome the obstacle, you transcend it. The old you dissolves in a flash of awareness. What you call intuition or coincidence is actually your future self communicating through the field. Each impulse, each synchronicity, each perfect encounter is a transmission from your expanded self. You're being guided by the version of you that already exists. The more you trust, the clearer the connection becomes. When your frequency synchronizes with the reality you desire, a phase transition occurs. The caterpillar becomes the butterfly, the water becomes ice, and you become your higher version. Opportunities emerge, abilities awaken, aligned people appear. Not because you've learned to manifest, but because you've entered a configuration where abundance is natural. Manifestations dissolve when you seek proof too early. Every time you check if it's working, you collapse the potential into limitation. Maintain coherence without feedback. It's the hardest part, trusting without evidence, but it's also what protects the birth of the new. The quantum vacuum isn't empty, it's the 0 point of all creation. There, the invisible reality takes form, ready to emerge. Your desires already exist as virtual particles, appearing and disappearing within the field. You can't see them, but you can feel their effects, coincidences, subtle confirmations, perfect timing. Every time you feel gratitude for these signs, you stabilize the field and accelerate manifestation. Before reorganization, there is always chaos. When reality transforms, the old systems collapse. It's not destruction, it's higher order reconfiguration. Chaos isn't the opposite of order, it's the fertile ground from which new order arises. Don't try to control it. Watch it. Trust it. Stay centered. Every morning, ask yourself, which version of me do I choose to activate today? Not the one reacting to the past, but the one already living the future. Feel how that version walks, speaks, decides. Maintain that vibration throughout your day. This is how you create coherence between thought, emotion, and action. For a while, you may feel two realities, the old with its patterns, and the new that's calling. You're not confused, you're learning to give more attention to the expanded frequency. What you feed grows. What you ignore fades. As you listen and integrate, your brain rewires itself. Every yes, this feels true creates new neural connections. This isn't just understanding, it's remembrance. You're not adding something new, you're remembering frequencies that were always yours. Your soul knows them. The work isn't to build, but to remember. Now choose a single word that defines who you are becoming. Clarity, abundance, trust, peace, mastery. Hold it as your energetic signature. Let it guide your thoughts, words, and actions. Every time you choose receiving over wanting, you make it easier for others to do the same. Your transformation becomes a signal in the field. This isn't just about you, it's about contributing to the collective awakening. Everything you've been seeking has been seeking you. The distance isn't space, it's frequency. And frequency can be chosen, breath by breath. If this message resonates, stay on this wavelength. Here, we learn to live in coherence, where synchronicities are daily and flow becomes natural. The universe is conspiring in your favor in ways you cannot yet imagine. Your breakthrough is closer than your next breath. Welcome to the beginning of everything you've been preparing for. Remember, you already are what you've been seeking to become. Now, allow yourself to remember it, and live it, breath by breath, choice by choice. If you feel connected to this message, if something inside you resonates, expands, or awakens as you listen, do not ignore it. It is not imagination. It is an inner response, a recognition of truth vibrating through your field. If this frequency feels like home to you, subscribe to the channel Quantum Frequency and join those who are consciously awakening their awareness, rising beyond limitation, and choosing transformation rather than waiting for it. Every subscription is more than support for the channel. It is an impulse of energy that strengthens the field we are building together. With each new soul who joins, this frequency grows louder, brighter, and more powerful, contributing to the collective shift already unfolding around the world. Thank you for being here. For your presence, your openness, your awareness, and your light. Your arrival in this moment has meaning far beyond the surface. From now on, remember, you're not just watching a video, you are participating in the shift. You are adding your frequency to a movement that is expanding consciousness itself. Welcome to Quantum Frequency. Your awakening has already begun.